Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to repair the supports for this porch, also working on a gate and installing a new wooden handrail. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end so you won't miss out on any details of how you can do this kind of work. So our client recently purchased this house, and when they got and acquired the house, they found out that there was several maintenance needs that were needed, and one of them is this porch. It had the supports that were pretty rotted out, and it just wasn't secure. Like you can see right here, all of the base of the support post was completely rotted out. So the best way to fix that is you want to remove the entire post all the way to the bottom and remove all the rotted material. Right here we're installing a brand new 4x6 pressure treated post. We had to cut it down to the size that matched the previous one that we took out, so everything will be at the same height and level. Once you measure, you just want to use your table saw and you basically cut it down to size, and then we're just using the same brackets. So that's the nice thing about this kind of project. This is that post right here. We're also using a pressure treated post, 4x6. We cleaned out all of the material that was there before, installed the new one there, pressed it down because it was kind of a tight fit, but once it was in, it was nice and solid, and then you can reattach everything. And then right over here, we're going to be installing a brand new wooden handrail, and it's just this one didn't have one before. And a lot of times when you're going to purchase a house or when you're going to sell your house, if you have steps like this and you don't have anything on either side, they consider that like a tripping hazard, or it's basically a hazard, you know, because it's like a big drop off from the side. So you need to have a rail like this. We're building it with pressure treated 4x4 posts, and then we have the rails that go on the top and then in the middle, so it will support all of the vertical rails. And so you basically just install several of the 4x4 posts, one at the top, middle, and then at the bottom. The rail that goes on the top across, we cut an angle right there, and then we're just gonna sand down all of the edges so we don't have any sharp wood sticking out, especially when people are coming out, and if they use it, we don't want their hand to get caught on a splinter or something like that. So once you have the top rail and then the support posts, you can go ahead and start basically installing all of the vertical ones. We're using, those are the typical like 2x2, and you cut them. The top is straight, the bottom is at an angle, and then we have this 2x4 that goes across from top to bottom. And over there on the porch, we replaced several of the 4x6 pressure treated. And once we did that, we noticed a huge change. I mean, it was a lot more secure. We also added some lag screws and different brackets that were missing, just to tidy everything up, and so the client can feel a lot more safe when they use their porch. And over here, we're just wrapping up all the details. We recently acquired that table saw, which we really love, because like you see, I mean, you can get some amazing results. Once we install that rail, we're gonna be cutting a little section of the trim on the exterior of the house. And right over here as well, we're cutting a post for the excess to make sure that it matches. And then in the bottom, we put some cement so it just all matches. But there's the result after we fix the gate. And right here, we removed a section of these were rotted right here. I mean, it was pretty bad. So all you do is you just, with a multi-tool, you cut it about a foot up, and you remove all of that rotted material. Then you can go ahead and install the new one, and then just touch up paint afterwards. So all these little details are little maintenance things that typically like an inspector will call it out, they will take a look at all this and they will say, you know what, this is not per code. And so these are the kind of projects that's where a handyman can come in. They can go in there and start fixing, knocking down all of these like to-do list. You can see right there was like that beam that goes across. It has that crack that goes down the middle. So that, eventually you just want to keep an eye on it. And if you see it open up a lot, or more than like a quarter of an inch, then you'll definitely want to keep a closer eye on it and eventually replace it. But right here, we pretty much replaced that little section. We're caulking and sealing the areas around it, so there's no water penetration in there. Once we clean everything up and install that section, we can go ahead and start like touch-up painting. But that's pretty much the entire progress that we were able to complete today. Thankfully, everything came out really nice and the client was super satisfied. I hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos that we're going to be uploading every single week. In the description below, I'm going to be leaving several links with materials and tools that we recommend for doing this kind of project. Thanks for watching. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.